Hi, this is Rachel Vandenhall, and I'm a 5th grade teacher at Sioux Center Christian, and this is the situation.
I teach students reading and writing. But there's a problem: information overload. Students were getting too many papers, too many worksheets. They couldn't seem to keep track of it all. But it was more than just that. Students couldn't remember all the things to include in their assignments, like the research, the creativity. Students didn't have a place to go when they worked on their assignments at home. Sometimes they might forget their notebooks. Another problem was that there's so many websites to choose from for their research reports. Students didn't know where to find a reliable website for them to use. They didn't know how to choose the right website for the information they had to find. My students were counting on me, so I had to come up with a plan. I researched, I looked at Google Classroom, I looked at Pearl Tree, and I decided that Google Classroom would be the answer. I would use Google Classroom to meet students' needs. After reading 50 things you can do with Google Classroom, I found a large amount of things that I can do with my writing class and my students. If I click here, I can create announcements, assignments, create questions. I can also reuse these posts I've created and post them to my other writing Google Classrooms. One great thing about this is that as a class, we can make comments to each other and we can ask each other questions even if it's outside of school hours. What I love most is the things I can add to my Google Classroom. I can add Google Slides. I could add my Google Documents that students can click and go straight to. Instead of having the information overload of the papers everywhere, they have it in one place in Google Classroom. I also created some Google Forms where students can fill these out and I can know that they're on the right track and do an assessment. Another thing that I've used is Exit Ticket. This is another part of Google, and for the Exit Ticket, I can ensure that my students understand what I taught them in writing class. Now, to go ahead and meet the issue of students being able to find valid websites and be able to cite their sources properly, I included some mini lessons. So here's a research report, day 11, and it talks about works cited pages. It has a video, it has a website that students can look at. If I go further down, I also have another mini lesson on something called RADCAB. RADCAB is a website that talks about how to find valid websites by using relevancy, appropriateness, detail, currency, authority, and bias. By including these mini lessons on my Google Classroom, students are able to go back and look at this information whenever they're working on their research reports. I am very excited to start using Google Classroom and being able to find out all the things I can use on it to help my students.